My mother told me my wife wasn't family enough to join the annual vacation, but my brother's girlfriend of 3 weeks got a room with an ocean view. I booked a separate trip and my parents found out when their credit card alerts started blowing up. I realized something was seriously wrong the moment I woke up to a half-asleep notification buzz on my phone early one Saturday morning. It was a message from my mother sent at 5:42 a.m., the kind of hour she only used when something dramatic was brewing. She had sent a long explanation about the family's annual summer vacation, the one we had taken every single year since I was a child, always at the same beach town, always in late June, always with everyone invited, except this time apparently not everyone. The message rambled about logistics, room assignments, and how the house only had so many beds this year, which was strange because the rental property was the exact same one we used every summer. At the bottom of the message, almost like a footnote she hoped I would skim past, she wrote that my wife Claire would not be joining us because she was, in her words, not family enough to justify taking a room. She suggested I come alone so it would not be awkward. I read that line twice, then a third time, trying to understand how she could type something so casually cruel at dawn, like she was reminding me to pack sunscreen. The worst part was that 2 nights earlier, my brother Aaron had introduced the family to his new girlfriend, someone named Leela, whom he had been seeing for maybe 3 weeks. She was nice enough, I guess, but barely a stranger. And yet my parents had spent the entire dinner doting on her, asking if she preferred oceanfront or garden-side views, whether she liked a firm mattress or soft, acting as if she had been part of our family traditions for years. Claire had tried to smile through it, though I caught the way she pressed her fingers together under the table, the way she stayed unusually quiet. Later that evening she told me she had a weird feeling like she was being slowly pushed out of a picture that she was supposed to be in. Now, reading the message, everything clicked. My parents had already decided she was not coming. They had already taken her out of the head count. They had already picked which room Leela would be staying in, probably one facing the waves, probably the one Claire and I used to claim, and they never even bothered to talk to us about it. After I stared at that message long enough for my phone screen to dim, something in me snapped into clarity. I thought about Claire, who always tried to be patient with my family, even when they made her feel like a visitor. I thought about the years of vacations where she helped cook, helped clean, made photo albums for everyone, played with my cousin's kids, while the adults drank wine on the deck. I thought about how she had never once complained, even when my mother nitpicked the way she cut vegetables or folded towels. And now she was suddenly not family enough. I did not respond to the message. I just sat up in bed, opened the travel app on my phone, and began searching for something completely different. Not the same beach town, not the same rental house, not the same tired routine where my parents treated adults like children and outsiders like intruders. I booked a trip for 2 without overthinking it, somewhere far nicer than anything my family ever chose. A place with crystal water, bright terraces, and no judgment. When the reservation confirmed and my screen lit up with a detailed itinerary, I felt something uncoil inside me, something that had been tight for years. What I did not realize then, while the sky outside was still dark and Claire was still sleeping quietly beside me, was that my parents would find out in the most chaotic way possible. Their credit card alerts, the ones they never turned off, would start blowing up later that morning. And that was the moment everything began to unravel. Full story on my channel, linked below.